guys, it's the Real China Sister. I'm back with another video. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel, like this video, comment below. Don't forget to also follow your girl on Instagram at the Real China Sister. So in this video, I'm gonna be giving the fellas 4 signs that you shouldn't date whatever girl it is that you're pursuing. Now, I decided to do this video because quite honestly, a lot of the girls and I, we're sick and tired of the bullshit. So I'm about to give the fellas 4 signs that you shouldn't date whatever girl it is that you're pursuing. Let's get into the video.
And if the beat live, you know Lil Juke made it.
My first sign for the fellas that you shouldn't date whatever girl it is that you're pursuing is if she's not your type of girl. Now, what I mean by this, because I've been seeing this a whole lot lately, and I've seen it before when I would talk to guys and stuff like that. You know, if you follow a girl on Instagram or it's a dating app that you found this girl on, whatever, you know, the pictures, you kind of get to see what the girl is like. You know, sometimes you'll have a bad bitch, you know, with the weave and the nails and the lashes and toes and waxing and all that, like myself. Or you'll have a more natural girl that wants to wear her natural hair all the time and, you know, just got a whole natural thing going on. I see a lot of men that don't like the whole weave thing and the nails thing and the lashes thing, but still will pursue a woman like that just to sit there and keep telling her, oh, why do you always wear weave? Or why do you always got lashes? Or why you always gotta go get your nails done? Nigga, if you don't like that, don't date that. Like, don't bring your bum ass over here trying to put down a girl that keeps herself together. If you like girls with the natural hair and little froze and all that going on, then go date a girl like that. I just don't understand why y'all don't like something but pursue it just to come around telling a girl what she should and should not be doing. Worry about yourself. Worry about keeping yourself together. Worry about, you know, keeping your balls smelling good. Worry about your hairline. Worry about, you know, working out. Worry about all that. Don't worry about what the girls, the bad bitches, is doing over here. So if you don't like girls with weave and lashes and nails and the whole shebang and a girl that always has to be done up, if that's not your type of girl, don't date that type of girl, because you and her are going to get into an argument because a bad bitch is not going to take you sitting there and talking to her like you crazy. My second sign for the fellas that you shouldn't date whatever girl it is that you're pursuing or interested in is if you guys share different morals and values. You know, again, when you go into relationships, you cannot go into them with the notion of, oh, I'm going to change this person. You basically have to accept people as is, because no matter what you teach a person, you know, what they really feel and what they really believe eventually comes back up again, because they can't help that. That's who they are. So if you guys share different morals and values, you should stay away from that person. The third sign for the fellas that you shouldn't date her is if you guys don't match sexually, and it's going to be an issue for you as a man in the long run. I'm saying this because I'm still not off this video I saw last week of this husband and wife talking, and him talking about constantly wanting it, and sometimes she don't want to give it up, whatever the case may be. I wasn't feeling that conversation. You know what you're getting yourself into. You know, if you had sex one time with this girl and you wasn't really feeling it, and sex is a big issue for you, or sex is super important to you, then maybe you ought to get away from that girl. Because don't nobody got time in the long run for you to be talking about, oh, I want this and I want that and you don't do this and blah, blah. If it's that serious for you, bro, go find somebody else and go talk to somebody else. I know some of y'all might be saying, oh, it ain't that easy to just stop talking to somebody, just stop dealing with somebody. I would rather stop talking and stop dealing with somebody than hear about some shit in the long run that I don't want to hear about. Like, if I'm dating somebody and they done see my Instagram pictures and they done see me and how I look and how I love to be fabulous all the time and all that, and now they bother me about how I constantly have a weave in my head, my nigga, why did you sit here and talk to me if you have an issue with weaves? You see me with weaves all up and down my page. Or, you know, if I was intimate with a guy and it wasn't enough for him, then you should stay the fuck away from me and go meet somebody else that's as much of a big old freak as you are. So for me, I guess for me, it's like at this point, I don't got time for the bullshit. So it's like, we either doing this or we not. So again, if you guys do not match sexually, or even if you guys have had a conversation about sex and it just seems off, or like you're not feeling her vibe, or she's, you know, still a beginner and you're like in the fast lane, then I wouldn't deal with her on that type of level, because if sex is a big thing for you, that is going to be an issue for you in the long run. My fourth and final sign that you shouldn't date her, and hear me when I say this, please. If you got some female best friend that you plan on putting before her in every instance, leave that girl alone. Let her be by. Don't date her. Go date your best friend. I say this because, again, I've done videos on this. I'll have them in the description box if anybody's interested in seeing them. This best friend shit is just out of fucking hand. And a lot of the comments that I've gotten on my page about women that are dealing with men with the female best friend, it's just way too much. Like, y'all niggas is really out here wilding. And for me, my attitude, I'm not dealing with no bitch. I'm not dealing with, and I don't mean to call, no, I mean it, because some of these best friends be bitches and they be knowing what they doing. I'm not dealing with no shit like that ever. Like, it ain't even gonna be a conversation, because a man knows better. I want women to understand that these men are not stupid, you know? And I'm speaking from the perspective of men with female best friends that are just being flat out disrespectful. You know, with the late night FaceTimes and you sitting there with your man and the female best friend is FaceTiming him on some goofy shit. Or, you know, the female best friend is at his house spending the night. Like, all this stuff that y'all commented and I saw, is, I can't believe it. Because, like, for me and my attitude, never. Like, they wouldn't even see me get out of character. I would just leave him where he's at and be like, you know what? This isn't for me. Because that's just how I am. Like, I'm not giving you all my energy, because it's some dumb shit right here. So I feel like, fellas, if you got some female best friend that you holding on to and that's where you want to be at, leave that poor girl alone, the one that you think you want to date. Leave her alone and let her go meet somebody that wants to date, and just date her. Because don't nobody got time for all this extra shit with extra bitches. Like, that ain't even the type time we on. But yes, those are my 4 signs that you shouldn't date her. I wanted to do this video because, you know, I just see all these things, and then I think about some of the things I went through with the talking stages and the men, and someone's always bothering me because I want to look good and I want to smell good. It blows my freaking mind why a man, a grown man, would be upset at a woman that wants to keep herself together and keep herself looking nice. Like, you want me to look like a bum? You want me to smell? You know, and I know there are some men, you know, there's a certain look that they like, and there's a certain, then go get that look. Don't bother the shorty that's like bomb. Like, don't come over here with all that negative ass energy. But yeah, that's all I have to say on that. Make sure you guys keep subscribing to my channel, like this video, comment below. I'm actually going to try and post every night this week. I want to see if I can really do it. So stay tuned, you guys.